Game time. Put me in, coach. Today we are talking about Russell Westbrook coming to the Lakers, being traded to the Lakers. There was a lot of people who said this will not work. Well, I'm here to show you that it will, and I have 9 reasons as to why this will work. But before we get into that, like this video, subscribe to the channel, because here on this channel, you will get basketball commentary, analysis, reaction, and most importantly, basketball information. So at the end of the day, Kevin Durant will not be able to tell you that you don't know basketball, because here you will learn basketball. So without further ado, let's get straight into the video. Number one reason why this will work is simply because of the offense, right? I know a lot of people are saying, oh, well, they can't shoot. Okay, that's fine. But have you ever heard of a such thing called Bullyball? Right? Because last I checked, Russell Westbrook is going to aggressively back down all smaller guards. And guess what? LeBron James loves mismatches. So let's see. LeBron, AD, and Russell Westbrook. LeBron also has figured out that, if I play in the post, I can actually extend my career and I can play a little bit longer. And I can also bully some guys, right? So you got Russell Westbrook and LeBron James who are going to play bully ball. And then where should Anthony Davis be? Well, he should be in the post, but guess what? He might be 15 feet out. He may be on the three-point line, right? I don't want to say we don't have to worry about rebounding, but Russell Westbrook is going to get his rebounds. Anthony Davis will get his rebounds, and LeBron will get his rebounds. Now, if you want to say, well, shooting is going to be an issue, once again, I tell you, check out the NBA Finals. Moving on to the next one. The number 2 reason is defense. Why am I talking about defense? Because as we just saw in the NBA Finals, defense wins championships. Well, you may say, well, Russell Westbrook is not really a lockdown defender like he used to be. Guess what? He doesn't have to be, because he's going to wear, whoever's guarding him, he's going to wear them down on the offensive end, because they're going to have to keep up with him, right? But all of them can actually play more aggressive on defense, because you got a weak side defender and a weak side defender in AD who's coming over to block shots. LeBron is coming over to block shots. So Westbrook is coming to steal the ball. Defense is going to be what wins the championship for the Lakers. Now, the number 3 reason, right? Number 3 reason is a change of mindset. A change of mindset, a change of culture, right? Meaning guys are going to come in prepared, ready to go, because guess what? You got LeBron, who's been an effective leader, and you got Russell Westbrook, who's been an effective leader, an alpha, right? So now AD gets to be AD, but guess what? AD better come in shape. LeBron, I bet you LeBron is running right now. I bet you LeBron is working out and conditioning himself right now, because he knows fast breaks is going to happen. Rebounds, steals, and blocks. There's going to be a fast break. It's going to be a track meet every single time, because Russell Westbrook will not cheat you. Number 4, we saw how it worked with James Harden. We saw how it worked with Bradley Beal. So it can definitely work with LeBron James. It's called staggering, right? You stagger their minutes, right? When they're on the court together, now they have more defined roles. But when LeBron needs his break, that's when Russell Westbrook can take over and get his numbers, right? Which will keep him happy. And as long as he's playing with LeBron and he's cutting, he's a slasher, right? Either he's going to be a slasher, either Russell Westbrook is going to be a slasher, or LeBron is going to be a slasher. And if both of them are slashing, then guess what else is going to happen? Anthony Davis is still going to be available for lob, right? So that's 4. That's reason number 4. Reason number 5, AD is going to love playing with Russell Westbrook, because he's going to be able to clean up all the missed shots from Russell Westbrook, right? So I'm going to go ahead and say this. You guys are going to think I'm crazy, but I'm going to go ahead and say it anyway. Russell Westbrook should be the number one option. Why? Because that's how you're going to keep Anthony Davis involved. Because if Russell Westbrook is missing a bunch of shots, that means Anthony Davis has the opportunity to get all of the rebounds. All of the rebounds, right? Because we know Russell Westbrook's not a great shooter, but guess what? What if Russell Westbrook improves his jump shot, which is very doable? All he has to do is get that flick out of there. He has this flick that he does with his arm where he extends it forward opposed to just his wrist. So, with that being said, Anthony Davis is going to love playing with Russell Westbrook for two reasons. Being the cleanup man and getting those opportunistic assists from Russell Westbrook. What do I mean by opportunistic assists? Russell Westbrook penetrates and he likes to wrap his passes around the help side defender, right? And guess what? If somebody's helping off of Anthony Davis, come on. He's not passing it to the G League players that he was passing it to when he was playing with the Wizards. Two different things. G League players, a Hall of Fame power forward, and a Hall of Fame top two. However you want it, wherever you place LeBron James, you got to place him up there with the best of all time to ever do it. So I don't think Russell is going to mess this up. And in fact, we know LeBron is going to make sure that he gets the best out of Russ. And to get the best out of Russ, you got to let Russ be Russ, which means let him be the number one option. Number six. Number six. What's the chances of all three of these guys having a bad game? It's very possible, but how many times is that likely to happen, right? LeBron is going to have his games where he's on. He's hitting threes from all over the court. We've seen that from LeBron before without Russ. We've seen Anthony Davis have his nights where he went for 40 and 30 and 40 points a game, right? Russell Westbrook is going to make sure he gets his assists and he gets his rebounds. Points is going to be up and down with Russ. Oh, number 7, right? People are talking about the shooting. Oh, well, Russ is not a great shooter. He's not a great shooter, right? But he's still an NBA player. And that means that he's still working on NBA shots. As he begins to play a lot more with LeBron and AD, he will figure out where he's going to get his shots. And he's going to have even more open shots, which means he's going to actually be able to bring practice shots into the real game, because guys are not going to respect him until he starts to really knock those shots down. And I have faith in him. I believe he will definitely increase his shooting percentage. That's what I believe. And if he doesn't, Anthony Davis will be right there to get the rebound and go back up like he does. All right. So moving on to the next one. Talking about the assist, the passing, the ball will be moving around the court, right? Number 8 is the passing, because here's the thing. Russell Westbrook has led the NBA in assists for, I don't know, I'm going to just throw a number out there for you guys, about 5 to 7 years. He's been in the top 2 for assists for at least the past 5 to 7 years. Do you guys know what that means? Okay, so let me give it to you guys like this. If Russ averages 11 or 12 assists, right? Let's just say it's 12 assists, right? LeBron averages 8 assists. That's 20 assists. That means the team is going to score 40 points, right? Now, Anthony Davis, LeBron, Russ, 20 points each, that's 100 points. That's 100 points. So, what I'm saying to you guys is, this has the potential to be an amazing trade. All they gave up was Kyle Kuzma, Montrezl Harrell, and KCP. Now, I definitely like KCP because he was our most willing defender, meaning he was willing to guard all the other team's best player and do a pretty good job on him. Because in the NBA, you're not really going to shut somebody down. Hence, Giannis. We all know where Giannis is going when he gets the ball, just like we know where Russ is going once he gets the ball. But guess what? Nobody has really been able to stop him. And now Russ has two Hall of Fame teammates who have already won a championship. Russ just has to figure out how he can add to that, how he can make himself more dangerous. And number 9. The number 9 reason is Russell Westbrook has gotten older and wiser. He has realized that he could play with the G League players, or he could play with the Hall of Fame players. And guess what's going to happen? When he plays with the Hall of Fame players, they're going to win more. When he plays with the G League players, he's going to have to put in way more effort. Guys are going to drop some of his crazy passes. But with these Hall of Famers, it's going to be a different story. It's going to be a different story. Now, with this video coming to a close, I don't want to make it seem like, oh my gosh, the Lakers, we're going to go 82-0, because I'm sure there's going to be peaks and valleys, right? Just like there's pros. This was a pro video. There's going to be cons, which is the next video. But I want everybody to understand this. Not only can this work, this can easily work. The key to it is the defense. Once the defense is set and once guys know where they're supposed to be on defense, the fast breaks are going to come continuously because LeBron likes to outlet pass. Russell Westbrook wants his assists. And Anthony Davis can outlet pass. But all of them can actually run the court, right? So it's going to be a track meet. So being able to keep up, I mean, let's just throw a few names out there, point guard wise, right? Steph Curry, John Morant, Mike Conley, right? These are all guys that Russell Westbrook is going to aggressively post up. And they're going to have to keep up with him. So, with all that being said, I want to thank y'all for tuning into this video. I'm so happy. My Lakers, we going back to the top. So, I'm going to see you guys in the next video. But do me a favor. If you have not already this video, also subscribe to the channel, because here you will become smarter in basketball. You will get basketball knowledge, reaction, and commentary. Once again, thank you guys for tuning in. Oh, last thing, comment beneath. Did I miss something? Because a lot of these analysts are starting to backtrack today. First, they was like, oh no, this is going to be a disaster. Now it's, well, it's going to be the Lakers and the Nets. The Lakers and the Nets. The Lakers and the Nets. When at first this was going to be a terrible decision. So, let's see. How do y'all feel about that? Let me know in the comments below. See y'all in the next video. Peace.